esteemed guest, Dr. C. Karthikeyan, Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Annamalai University, who has kindly consented to deliver the valedictory address. And we are eagerly waiting for the announcement of Best Presentation Award winner. We are truly honored by your gracious presence, sir. We are deeply honored to have with us Dr. Arivudai Nambi, Director, IQAC, Annamalai University. Thank you, sir, for joining us and for offering the presentation address. It is a great joy to welcome Dr. Raj from BART, Mumbai and the Society of EMSI for your insightful special remarks. A warm and hearty welcome to also goes to Dr. Michael, President of Environmental Mutation Society, UK, and Dr. Kande, National University of Singapore, for the guest remarks. I would like to take this opportunity for acknowledge and welcome our beloved and most respected professor and guest, Dr. S. Manogara, Department of Biochemistry and Biotechnology, Annamalai University, for the remarkable efforts in shaping this conference. Welcome all the participants, faculty members, research scholars and students. Your involvement and the contributions have made this international conference a grand success. I extend my sincere gratitude to Dr. N. Rajendra Prasad, convener, sponsors, volunteers, and those who have worked tirelessly to make this event a memorable one. Thank you.
I request Dr. S. Manoharan, Professor and Head, Department of Biochemistry and Biotechnology, to deliver the presidential address.
Most respected and beloved Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Professor Karthikeyan sir, respected Professor Dr. Arivudai Nambi, our University IQAC Director, distinguished dignitaries, Professor Routledge, Professor Raj, Professor Anthony, conveners Dr. Prasad, Dr. Manivasagam, distinguished delegates, esteemed guests, Professor Armugam, Professor Subramanian from Zoology Department, Professor Tirunavukarasu, research scholars, and my dear beloved postgraduate students. A very good afternoon to one and all, and I am very happy to see all your esteemed presence in the valedictory function of 3 days international conference on molecular and environmental mutagenesis. As head of the department, I am honored to welcome or extend a warm welcome to our beloved Dean, Professor Karthikeyan sir, to this valedictory function of this international conference. Professor Karthikeyan exemplifies excellence, hard work and integrity. Sir, your administrative leadership, commitment to excellence and hard work is really very, very helpful to the growth and development of our Annamalai University. Sir, you are the pillar of strength and stability of our academic community, and you are the shining example of brilliance in academic leadership. Sir, I welcome you for this valedictory function. I also extend a warm welcome to our beloved IPS Director, Dr. Arivudai Nambi, who is a sincere and hard-working personality. With his leadership, the university attained a A+ status by NAC accreditation. He is such a very hard and sincere personality. Not only a sincere personality, he is a multi-talented and multifaceted personality. Sir, we are all very thankful to you, sir. Each and every staff of our biochemistry and biochemistry are very grateful to you for your achievements, sir. Thank you, sir, for offering felicitation in this valedictory address. I am also very happy to be a part of this event not only as a head of the department and as a conference chairman. I hope there was a very useful, productive discussions for the last 3 days by the delegates during discussions and in a different thematic area of molecular, so environmental and molecular mutagenesis. For our invited speakers and panelists, thank you for sharing your expertise and inspiring us with your vision. To our delegates, thank you for your active participation and your significant contribution enriched this conference, means international conference, immeasurably. Okay. Let this meeting should not be a gathering or mere to conclude. It should serve as a beginning for new achievements, innovations and commitments. Thank you all, and I finally extend my sincere thanks to our conveners, Dr. Prasad and Dr. Manivasagam, for their excellent effort in organizing this 3 days wonderful, remarkable and memorable conference. So I wish you all very safe travels and I wish you more and more success in all your endeavors. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. This is the time to honor our distinguished dignitaries with a gift as a token of our gratitude. I request Dr. S. Manoharan to honor our chief guest, Dr. C. Karthikeyan, Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Annamalai University, with a shawl and a gift. Again, I request Dr. S. Manoharan to honor our Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Annamalai University, Dr. S. Arivudai Nambi, Professor of Entomology and Director. Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. C. Karthikeyan, Dean, FEAT, Annamalai University, to present a shawl and a gift to Dr. M. Prakash Hande. Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. C. Karthikeyan, Dean, FE, to shawl and a gift to Dr. Michael Routledge. Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. C. Karthikeyan, Dean, FEAT, Annamalai University, to honor our chief guest, Dr. Devashish Rath, with a shawl and a gift. Thank you, sir. Now I request our respected Dr. C. Karthikeyan, Dean, FEAT, Annamalai University, to deliver the valedictory address.
Most respected President of this function, Dr. S. Manoharan, Professor and Head Department of Biochemistry and Biotechnology. My good friend Dr. Arivudai Nambi, Director IPSC and Member Syndicate, Annamalai University. Distinguished guest Dr. Devashish Rath,
of Baba Atomic Research Center, Mumbai, and the Secretary, Environmental Mutagen Society of India. Dr. Michael N. Roach, University of Leicester, UK, and President of Environmental Mutagen Society of UK, Dr. M. Prakash Hande, School of Medicine, National University of Singapore, the conveners of this the great conference, EMSI-2025, Dr. N. Rajendra Prasad and Dr. T. Manivasagam, distinguished guests of participants of this conference from various reputed institutions, participants from various universities, institutions. My dear young student friends, very good afternoon to one and all. It gives me immense pleasure to participate and deliver the valedictory address in this international conference on environmental and molecular mutagenesis, genomic integrity and implications to human health, and also the 47th annual meeting and the golden jubilee year of the Environmental Mutagen Society of India. You may be surprised why this gentleman is here. I am basically a chemical engineer, later on turned into a biotechnologist. I did my BE chemical engineering from this university in 1988, and later on I worked for 1 year in industry, and later on I joined Jadavpur University in the biotechnology and food technology department. My degree is dual degree. One is in food technology, the other one is in biochemical engineering. My PhD work is in environmental biotechnology. Effluent blacket reactor that is UASB reactor, treating food industry wastewater. That was way back, say 35 years before. And when Rajendra Prasad came and asked me, you must deliver the thing. The biotechnology itself is a forgotten subject for me of late, after entering into this administration. But I never forget this mutation. Say way back, say 40 years before, when my school teacher was teaching me the genetics and the mutation, she used to say, it is only changing the sequence, right? Let me tell you first, because this is worst time, that is after having a heavy lunch and hearing some boring thing, right? It's really a painful thing, I can understand. So I want to make you a jubilant one and refresh yourself. My teacher told me, Baba, it is nothing, it is not a difficult thing. There was a small village, and that villager wants to marry his daughter to somebody. He had 2 daughters. One is Radha and the other one is Tara. What happened? One gentleman came to marry the elder daughter, Dara. People said that, okay, because even in twins, somebody will call the first one as the younger one, the later one who comes out now, that is called the elder one. That is our thing. So the elder one, who is Tara, right? The other one is Radha. He came and saw the girl, 2 girls. One was very beautiful, the other one also. So not ugly. No one is ugly in this world. But compared to that one, he said, okay, I think she will match my height, this and that. But the parents refused. No. We have to marry the elder daughter first, then only the younger daughter. Then no other go for that boy, except to pray the Lord. Right? I think that fellow was keep on praying. The invitations were printed. Right? You know, in Tamil, Tara, Abhinanda, Ta, Ra. If you reverse that one, it will become Radha. The goddess heard all those things, and the printer made the mistake. Instead of Tara, she has as Radha. And that forgetting the fact, these people, since it is in the closed envelope, they distributed all the invitations and everybody thought that Radha is the bride. So mutation occurred there and that fellow is very happy. Right? Let's come to the system. Okay. Right. Let's go to the thing. Conference. This international conference on environmental and molecular mutagenesis is attended by more than 200 delegates and from 18 foreign countries. I think 18 foreign people have participated. UK 4, US 2, Malaysia 2, then Singapore 2, Japan 2, Austria 2, Italy 2, Hungary, right? It's really Hungary one. Okay, it's really an international conference. Normally people used to say international conference and one person from our own origin will come and enter here and they will sit and we used to call it as an international conference. But it is really an international conference. I am really proud of that one. 42 oral presentations were made and 48 poster presentations were made. And the most important highlight is the 52 invited and a plenary lecture. This is a really amazing one within a span of 4 days, including this validation. Okay, let's come to the environmental mutagenesis. Environmental mutagenesis presents a significant challenges that spans the scientific, regulatory and public health domains. These challenges complicate the efforts to understand and mitigate and regulate the effects of the environmental mutagens. Here are some of the few key challenges that would have been addressed here. The scientific challenges is the complexity of interactions. The multiple mutagens. Organisms are often exposed to the combination of mutagens and making it difficult to isolate the effects of a single agent. The synergetic effects, that is combined effects of the multiple mutagens, can be greater than the sum of their individual effects, complicating the risk of assessment. Then comes the detection and the measurement. When you come to the detection part, the sensitivity and specificity is the most important thing, and developing an assay that are both sensitive enough to detect and low levels of DNA damage and specific enough to distinguish between the different types of mutation. That is really a challenge. Then long-term effects. Some mutations may not be manifest immediately, requiring a long-term studies to understand that effect. May not be an immediate effect, it may be a long-term effect, just like an husband is a necessary evil of a wife, and wife is a necessary evil of a husband. Understanding that one is a long-term effect, right? Biological variability, species difference. Different species may respond differently to same mutagens, complicating and exploitation from the model organisms to humans. Individual variability, genetic differences among the individuals can lead to varying susceptibility of the mutations. So and so forth. If I call again, you people will sleep, right? With this, the Valedictory address, I thank all the organizers and the chief guest and all the participants. You had a wonderful time at Annamalai University. I hope you might have heard about the Annamalai University. Annamalai University was no, நீங்க சொல்லுங்க. நானே எல்லாத்தையும் பேசிட்டு போனா அடுத்தவங்க பேசணும்ல. My good friend will tell the significance and the importance of this Annamalai University, which is located in the rural background. I must sincerely thank all the participants who have come from the different parts of the world and different parts of our country to attend and see this prestigious Annamalai University, right? And I really thank the organizers for making a wonderful deliberations by the experts, and also you may carry some good things for the research. Attending a conference is not simply hearing certain things, but also knowing new things and new ventures and new avenues for the research. I always encourage my students to attend the conferences. Not only the teaching staff, students also should attend all the conferences. They can learn, they can interact, you can share the knowledge. you can take many things from the experienced people. With this note, I thank the organizers for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Ashande, School of Medicine, National University of Singapore, to deliver a guest remarks about EMSI 2025.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, and the attendees and students and invited speakers. I'm not going to go much about the guest remarks, but Dr. Rajendra Prasad, you pulled it off. Congratulations. It was organized well, and all the sessions were, more importantly, all the sessions were on time. Completion as well as beginning of the sessions were on time. That was very good organization. And I should also thank all the student volunteers for helping us to reach this place, as well as accommodating our requests as well. So I can tell you a story that back in 1987, when I was doing PhD, I just joined for PhD in Manipal. And we organized the first Indian National Symposium on Radiation Biology. So I was the first year PhD student, and I had to go to the railway station and airport to bring the invited speakers to Manipal. And that even though it was an adventure, but I don't know, you had to wake up 4 a.m. in the morning and go to the airport and spending time and waiting for the delegates to arrive, and that was really an exciting experience. So all the student volunteers, I thank you very much. We all, on behalf of I think every one of the international speakers and invited speakers, I thank one and all for this conference, and hopefully we'll have good conferences in the future. Siggy just reminded me that I should also tell a couple of words about the special issue we are bringing in on mutation research, genetic toxicology in India. So we have been going through the abstracts, and we have made some pointers in the abstracts, and we will be selectively inviting authors to contribute to the special issue of mutation research in genetic toxicology of India. Okay, so once again, thanks for everything, and hopefully you will have a memorable remembrance of this place. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Devashish Rai, Baba Atomic Research Center, Mumbai, and Secretary, Environmental Mutagen Society of India, to deliver a special address about the EMSI 2025.
Good afternoon. I won't take much time. You have already been exposed to the Environmental Mutagen Society of India. The good thing about this symposium, or memorable thing about this symposium, was that this is our 50th year of establishment of EMSI. This is a very old and prestigious society. So this is also a very proud moment for us that thanks to our predecessors and senior people who carried this society on their shoulders, and now we have inherited that legacy. And I am also very proud to say that this is one society where whatever the work you see here and discussed here has an immediate and direct relation to our well-being, our environment, and our society. This is one of the rare things. We attend a lot of conferences, there are a lot of basic work and applied work that is discussed, but nothing I have seen which is so of immediate impact to the society that the deliberations in EMSI that is done. Real impact and immediate impact, and they affect our life in a way. So in that way, I am very, very thankful to all our foreign delegates, our Indian delegates, students who participated in this. And on behalf of EMSI, let me congratulate the organizers again for accepting our request to hold this 50th year of EMSI establishment and hold this international conference. So on behalf of EMSI, I congratulate them, and I also congratulate all the participants, including the students, and that is what makes this society as well as the conference very vibrant. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Michael N. Routledge, University of Leicester, United Kingdom, President, Environmental Mutagen Society, to deliver the guest remarks about EMSI 2025.
Thank you. Hi everybody. Now, I wasn't supposed to be speaking because Anthony Lynch was supposed to be speaking. Unfortunately, Anthony's had to go home a bit early because he had a bit of a chest infection, so I'm standing in for him. So on behalf, particularly I think of the visitors from the UK, so myself, Anthony, Dr. Ruth Morse and Awadesh Shah, I think I'd like to thank the organisers again for inviting us. It really has been a wonderful opportunity. Apart from Awadesh, of course, for the rest of us, I think it's our first visit to India. And so it's been a very enjoyable experience just to be here. And I'd like to reiterate what my colleague said about thanking the volunteers who looked after us during our travels and while we've been staying here, as well as the organisers who've also been very kind. And really say what a fantastic meeting it has been. You know, the Society is celebrating its 50th anniversary. They obviously started 2 years before the UK Society, but this has reminded me that the UK Society will be 50 years old in 2 years' time. So we have to do something to recognise that when we get there. I've been very impressed by the excellent science at the conference. You know, whenever I come to these conferences, I always learn a lot of new things. I often also are reminded of things that I've forgotten. But we've seen some fantastic talks. And I'd like to particularly say the excellence of the PhD students. Their work, the presentations, the posters that I've seen. I tried to talk to as many of them as I could. I apologise if I missed some of you, but everybody was very good at explaining their work. There's some really impressive results. Some of them in their first year got some outstanding results already. So, you know, I think the society here has got a great future ahead with lots of young scientists coming through who are going to keep things going and keep the excellence up. The last thing I'd like to say is that, you know, there are a number of environmental mutagen societies around the world, and they are part of the international association who come together every 4 years at an international congress. And in 2026, that is being organised by the European Environmental Mutagen Society and co-hosted by UK Environmental Mutagen Society. That will take place in September next year in Edinburgh, in Scotland, which is a wonderful city. So again, I would encourage anybody who can make it to that conference and to represent the Indian Society and show us some of the fantastic science, to please try and do that. And we would certainly like to return the privilege of welcoming as many as possible to that. So thank you again very much. And good luck.
Yes, Arivulai Nambi, Professor of Entomology and Director, IQAC, Annamalai University, to offer the felicitation address.
Engineering and Technology. Respected Professor and Head of Department of Biochemistry, Dr. S. Manoharan. Organizers of this international conference, Dr. N. Rajendra Prasad and Dr. T. Manikavasagam. All other dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, even the participants across the world, and the students of the biochemistry department and all other staff members. Good evening to everyone present here. Actually, it is immense pleasure, with immense pleasure and a sense of fulfillment, I stand before you to participate in this international conference on environmental and molecular mutagenesis. Especially this international conference focuses on genomic integrity and implications to human health. Actually, this international conference coincides with the 50th, that means the golden jubilee year of the Environmental Mutagen Society of India. Actually, this is a very interesting thing, and it's a very, very important success in Annamalai University. Actually, our Dean, Engineering and Technology, just focused on very interesting type of mutagenesis. But I don't know about the in-depth about mutagenesis, but I'm basically insecticide toxicologist from the Faculty of Agriculture. But I know the target sites, how the insects are doing, developing resistance, resurgence in the case of insects. So this particular point, so our environmental pollution due to insecticides are very high in the case of India, especially even few states like Andhra Pradesh in South India and Tamil Nadu, we have the full of pollution by the insecticides from the agriculture fields. So earlier it was thought that insecticides are generally acting on the nervous system, especially on the synapses, so that Western countries, especially from USA, starting from USA, Australia and other countries, banned that type of toxic materials from the usage in the agriculture field. But now we have very long list of latest insecticides which are actually affecting the target sites even in gene level. So those insecticides are poisonous to insects now, but in future we don't know what happened to the humans who are taking the residues. Vegetables and fruits are fully dominated by the residues of various insecticides. In such a case, such integrity of this genome is the very important title. Genome integrity is not only saving the human life, but it may focus on various ways how to mitigate the problems caused by the environmental things. So in this way, I think for the past few days from the Dean's valedictory address, I could understand that there are more than 17 participants from various countries, and even more than 7 countries they have participated. So definitely we have witnessed somewhat insightful discussions and knowledge sharing. It was, I think it was very good in this hall related to the topics. But lot of youngsters are here, so they have to take this mantle and they have to continue the research on this particular genome integrity. So because in future, even we experienced the corona, then we are going to experience so much of trouble from various things. So in such a case, such a type of genetic research, not only in the case of human, but also in the case of other animals and insects are needed. So the scholars, the participants, especially from various parts of the India, they are here and they are going to continue their research and continue their passion on this particular area. So the Dean Faculty of Agriculture asked me to tell about few things related to Annamalai University. So Annamalai University, by this time, you might have experienced the vastness of this university. So it is actually situated almost in 1,000 acres. In, if you say the correct, it is 997 acres of land is there for Annamalai University. And we have almost, earlier there were 10 faculties and now we have 8 faculties except medicine and dentistry. So on campus we have almost 11,500 students. If you see the ratio, almost out of that 11,500 students, 8,000 and 8,500, around 8,500 from the rural setup. We are talking about biochemistry, genome, integrity, everything, but the students from the Annamalai University is educating the students from the rural backgrounds. So this is the plus point of Annamalai University. If you see the universities in Tamil Nadu especially, almost all the universities, they are situated in cities, or it is metropolitan cities, otherwise we can call. But we are in the rural portion of the world, and we are educating the students from entirely rural setup. This is the plus point of Annamalai University. So with all these troubles, we are moving forward, and we got A plus in NAT, but really in the open forum I can say it is A double plus, but UGC and Annamalai University had a lot of problem in running their DD, that means distance education. So we have a lot of court cases on UGC earlier. So because of that trouble, UGC sent 2 times the committee to Annamalai University to verify the marks and other things. In spite of so much of verifications, they never bring us to the A. So finally we got A plus, but we missed A double plus in 0.2. 0.2 marks the shortage, we missed A double plus. That much of sound research and dedicated staff members are there in Annamalai University. Almost in all the departments, I think I request Rajendra Prasad sir, if time permits, if somebody is staying tomorrow, even you can visit all the departments of Annamalai University, especially if you visit our department in Faculty of Agriculture, you may understand that there are a lot of insect museum, honeybee museum, and something is there, very interesting materials are there. Like that, engineering and all other faculties, they have a lot of good things to show you. In era of ranking, we are almost sustaining our engineering, pharmacy, agriculture are within that 50 levels. To overall ranking in South India or total India, we are in 31st place. Total government universities in India, we are in the 31st position based on the last year NRF ranking. That much of immense things are happening in Annamalai University. Recently, in few months back, Industry Innovation Council is there. We have IIC. This IIC got 4-star. This 4-star is equal to all the IITs in India. All the IITs and NITs in India, they got only 4-star. Annamalai University is one among them. Out of so many, I think 1,800 participants, only 5,000 participants, only 205 universities are in 4+. We are actually got that 4-star recently. This much of fame are there in Annamalai University, but as usual we have a lot of drawbacks also because of fund crisis and other things. That is another thing. So many staff members in the university. We are all working to overcome all the problems in Annamalai University, and we will carry out our university to the top grade of A++ in the next NAC. That's our motto, and we are working for that. As far as this conference concerned, I think from the dignitaries on the dais, they have just explained about the perfection of this particular international workshop. The time followed and the topics covered, it's very interesting thing to hear. Generally, I think for the recent past, I never see such a type of external delegates from various countries. As our dean rightly said, only one person from Indian origin from any other country, and we just call that as international conference. But this is really international conference. So many international delegates are here. So, sir, really I appreciate the organizers and the professor and head of biochemistry. and I wish all you success for your future endeavor. Thank you very much for the opportunity given.
Different parts of the country have participated in oral and poster presentations. Now this is the time to announce, and Dr. N. Rajendra Prasad, EMSI-2025, to announce the award winners of oral and poster presentations.
So we are going to provide 6 awards. So on behalf of the Mediation Research Journal, so Nasmuller, he is sponsoring this award. He is the editor-in-chief of EMSI Mediation Research, and the Asian country responsible editor Dr. Prakash Pandey is also here. And on behalf of Annamalai University also, we are providing 6 awards in each oral and poster presentation categories.
So I'm happy to announce the Annamalai University EMSI 2025 Best Oral Presentation Award, Annamalai University. So the third, these are
Not the
all-
rank.
okay,
Not
so
the rank.
so there is no ranking here. So there are 3 awardees, all the 3. So I'm just reading their names in random order. So the first award goes to Regina Martinet, Hungary.
The request of the faculty of EMSI to give the award.
The second award goes to Diwakar KJ from Bharatidasan University. And another award goes to Mahek Sharan from BHU, Banaras University. So now I'm going to announce the Best Poster Presentation Award, Annamalai University. So not in any order, and no for first, second, third year, but 3 prizes. So the first award goes to Darshini Subramaniam, Deva University. The next award goes to Mirat Ul Fatima, CSR, IITR, Lucknow, Indian Institute of Toxicology Research. Since the student is not there, I request the guy to collect the award.
Sir.
The next award goes to Aishwarya S. VIT Fellow.
The Best Oral Presentation Awards, sponsored by the Mediation Research. I request Dr. Prakash Pandey to give this award. He is the right person to give this award. Again, it is not as per the rank or something. Astika Sanchez from Sacha, CSIR, IITR, Lucknow. America, Sitaranjan National Cancer Institute, Kolkata. Surya R. Annamalai University. Best Poster Presentation Award, I request for Michael Routledge to give this award. So Shilpa LS, Central University of Kerala. Suchitra B. Annamalai University. Anila Gopinathan. Anila Gopinathan, BARC, Baba Community Center. Best luck to the award winners.
Now we invite the participants to share their valuable feedback on EMSI 2025. Feedback on EMSI 2025.
I would like to say a very with the heart a thank to Prasad for all the efforts for the organization that he helped us and me in coming here for a long time because we had a lot of communication. I'm very happy to see the efforts of all of the organizing committee because all the students did a lot of work for me. For the conference, it was very exciting. There were a lot of interesting presentations. So I had the opportunity to meet a lot of people to discuss about data, to have a new idea, and I hope also that the young students had the opportunity to do this in order to have a new idea because they are the future of the research. I can other think the food is fantastic, the people was fantastic, so thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to be here with you.
Good evening to all the people who are assembled here. First, my respectful, thankful to all dignitaries. I don't want to mention everybody's name. Even when I talk my session, if they were restricting the time, here there is no time. This only I want to applaud the wonderful and excellent conference arranged by the Annamalai University, Department of Biotechnology and Biochemistry, by Professor Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Dr. Manivasagam, and all his students, assistants, and as volunteers. I came to know that this particular conference is being organized after a break of our havoc of COVID-19. After COVID-19, this is the first instance, this department has come forward and has organized this wonderful conference. The compliment goes to Anna University through this department. I congratulate them. And the society, EMSI India, as well as the UK and other supporting organizations in different places, they are all in a cohesive manner helped this function as a successful one. If Government of India means lot of hurdles the organization has to meet out during many hurdles, those things not happened here since it was taken up as a challenge by this team to make it as this function as a successful one. Even the participants from different parts of the country and different parts of different parts of the world, they enjoyed here. He has made the program in such a way everyone has to participate and involve. Even yesterday, we were all joined together, went to the Lord Shiva temple, Lord Nadaraja and Ambal, Sivahami Amman. It was a very wonderful trip. Everybody enjoyed. Not less than about 3-4 dozen people went in vehicles, and that arrangement is also perfectly done by the volunteers. I must congratulate all the volunteers involved on the yesterday trip, apart from your routine sessions which held here by chairing different persons. Everything systematically done. It is an appreciation for the entire workshop. This conference. I request the university to organize such conference subsequently, then only as our Professor Dean told, it is beneficiary for the 8,000 plus students in the rural area. Let the rural guests come up and they have to sign our country as a big leaders are here in Annamalai University. As we know, it is the oldest university as far as I am concerned, my knowledge concerned. But still it has to come up in the limelight. And by this year, academic year, when involving this conference, it gets more and more knack, plus and plus, like this university to be a successful one. Further, though I am superannuated, I am doing my service for the students community by doing my voluntary service on public health on vector-borne diseases. It is my own wish I am doing it. It is not by anybody's help. Such kind of a motivation should come from this university also. Though I am also basically an entomologist, medical biology entomologist, serving through VCR's ICMR, I am very much love about the talk given by our professor, agriculture entomologist. It is very nice. We say that insects are our friends. Without insects, we cannot eat anything. The pollination takes place where? Insects. So, though we are against medical, against insects as pests, but there are lovable insects like butterfly, moths and all. It's lovable for the entire universe. So, we have to keep our environmental university flag on the top through such kind of good seminars and conferences. I wish this university to be a successful one in future. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm Subha from Malaysia. I look Indian, right? So, what we can say is we would like to offer our gratitude to Annamalai University for organizing this conference, which is headed by Professor Dr. Rajendra Prasad. And what we can summarize here is the professionalism exhibited by the whole committee and the team, showed that the conference is a huge success. Do you agree? Why do I say that? They have managed to bring speakers from UK, US, from Malaysia, Thailand, from Italy, and many other places, from Austria, right? And that facilitates exchange of education in a form of knowledge transfer. I think it really benefited the students. Am I right, students? Can I have a clap from the students? Yeah. Do you know how lucky you are in the fact that you have got first-hand knowledge transfer due to the commitment of the academic staffs from Annamalai University, with that sheer dedication of the teachers that you have to bring all these people so that you benefit and you get first-hand knowledge that will really transform your educational journey. The more you keep and the more you feel shy about getting knowledge, you will lose more. So it's better to ask questions, you will regret. And what is our wish for Annamalai University? With your sheer determination to organize this conference with the collaboration with EMSI Society, which is a very professional society headed by Dr. Bani. And you can see the sheer determination to get people in. And I think that is also showing the society is giving support to the university. So I think we should congratulate the EMSI Society for helping to realize the dreams of getting the students to gain this knowledge. And thank you very much. In the stay here, my husband fell sick and we got the first-hand quality treatment from Annamalai Hospital. Fantastic. And he recovered within 24 hours. So I also would like to thank the doctors, the nurses, and of course all the people who actually took time to come and ask me, how is your husband? That love is only instilled from the heart, and if that heart is so pure, it shows that Lord Nataraja has cultivated so much love in your heart. And he is our father, right? Because when I went into the temple, they say, Ayah, Ayah. So I said, he's our father. And I always call Shiva as my father and Parvati as my mother. So I came to the area where we see our parents. So my parents are no more. But I know the fact that they live in our hearts. And in all of your hearts, you have shown pure love. And with that love, with that dedication, with that commitment, please come back and help Annamalai University to reach greater heights. Would you do that, students? I'm sure you would do that. All right? So thank you very much from the international team, which is the Asia team. Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore. Okay? Thank you.
I request Dr. N. Rajendra Prasad, convener EMSI 2025, to propose the vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, beloved invited speakers, and the delegates of EMSI 2025. It is indeed a great honor to me to propose vote of thanks in this international conference on environmental and molecular mutagenesis. We have also conducted a pre-conference workshop on methods in molecular carcinogenesis and mutagenesis. So it's a 3-4 days task. We have successfully completed, I think. So at the outset, I would like to record my sincere thanks to today's guest, Professor C. Karthikeyan. Dean Faculty of Engineering and Technology, who has readily accepted our invitation to deliver the valedictory address in this valedictory function. Thank you, sir. Your presence is really an honor to us. So as well, I have learned a very good technology to teach frameshift mutation to my students. So if I'm telling this story means my students will never forget what is frameshift mutation. So and I also extend my sincere thanks to our IQAC Director and the Professor of Entomology, Dr. S. Arudai MB, who is a dedicated, sincere worker for our university, working 24/7 for the welfare of our university in all the aspects. His contributions is really uplifted our university in a several manner. One best example is the NIRF ranking as well as NAC ranking. In that his contribution is very, very great. So I welcome you, sir. So you have also narrated the merits of Annamalai University to all the participants. They have been witnessed on the facilities available in our university during these days, but we have not expanded such a manner like you have expanded here in this august audience. Thank you, sir, for your felicitation address. So I thank Dr. Prakash Kande for giving his wonderful guest remarks. Thank you for your compliments also, sir. I thank Dr. Michael Yan Routledge from University of Leicester, right? University of Leicester, as well as President of UK Environmental Mutagenic Society. So the UK EMS has significantly contributed for the success of this conference. Four people have attended from this UK EMS here. Dr. Ruth Mose is here, and Dr. Abdesha already left from this place, and Dr. Anthony, he just left from our conference venue. So he was a little ill also, I think. So and again, Dr. Rockletts replaced him here. So I am sincerely thanking for all the UK EMS members who have significantly contributed for the success of this conference. I thank Dr. Nasmuller for his wonderful presence here. He has attended all the scientific deliberations. You have also provided, sponsored this EMSI, what is that, the Mutation Research Best World and Presentation Awards. That would be a real motivation for all the young students. So this type of activities are really encourageable. So I am sincerely thanking for this type of awards that you have provided to our EMSI participants. Thank you, sir. So I thank Dr. Devasis Raj. So I have discussed a lot before finalizing the scientific program with Dr. Prakash Kande, Dr. Devashish Raj and Dr. Avdesh Jha. They have given a lot of inputs, so that made the final program in a very, very scientifically and teacher one. So Dr. Devashish, thank you for all your contributions for making this conference in a wonderful, successful one. Thank you. I thank all the invited speakers. Dr. Radha Saraswati from VIT, Dr. Turnav Karasu from Bharatiyar University, Dr. Sudhin Bhattacharya, Dr. Bani Kanguli. So she has retired from her service. She is the president of this EMSI society. Despite a lot of personal hurdles, she has attended to this EMSI 2025. It's being the 50th founded year of EMSI. So your presence really enlightened this conference. So thank you for your presence here, madam. So I thank Dr. Mariappan, the ICMR scientist. I thank for your wonderful feedback as well as your presence here. You have been actively participated in this event, sir. I thank Dr. A. Subramanian, Professor in the Department of Zoology, for your valuable presence here, sir. So I thank all other, Dr. Gupshangra is here, Dr. Robert Bulla, and all other invited, Dr. Subha Basu, thank you, Dr. Chandramati, thank you, you have traveled, Dr. Veeramutti is also here. So thank you for your presence here and your valuable scientific contribution for the successful completion of this EMSI 2025. So I thank all other invited speakers, those who are not here. They have really delivered a very good, wonderful, contemporary scientific presentations that might enlighten the scientific understanding of the new young researchers. So I have invited maybe the hardcore mutation researchers only. So the scientists who have traveled from such a long distance like Robert Bulla, Dr. Nas Muller, Dr. Anthony Linz, Dr. Michael Routledge are highly appreciated. So they have put a lot of efforts to come over here. On behalf of Annamalai University, I am sincerely thanking all the invited speakers to attending this conference. So then finally, I thank all the delegates. You have also presented very excellently during the oral and poster presentations. In order to give you a platform talk, we planned 20 oral presentations and 20 oral presentations in this hall, and in the parallel sessions also 20 oral presentations are there, totally 40 oral presentations and 48 poster presentations were there. So this has been rigorously evaluated by the eminent researchers. 3 people evaluated, Dr. Guru Shankara, Dr. Tirunavukarasu and Dr. Raviram did the excellent job. My thanks also to the panelists also, Dr. Guru Shankara, Tirunavukarasu and Raviram also. So then we have given these awards to you. So your active participation really made this conference in a very successful manner. Thank you all the student participants to this EMSI 2025. I thank my team. It's a teamwork. So without this team, this wouldn't be able to possible. So first of all, I have closely associated and worked with my head of the department, Dr. S. Manoharan, and the convener, Dr. T. Manivasakam. We all 3 worked together, discussed together, and made this conference in a reality. So I thank our head of the department and another convener, Dr. Manivasakam, for all their support for making this conference in a very successful manner. Thank you, Professor Manoharan and Professor Manivasakam. I thank the university authorities and the member Vice Chancellor, Professor T. Arunchelvi. Her support is very grateful for us. So that motivated a lot to do the things. So and also our registrar, Dr. M. Prakash, who is supposed to attend this meeting, but due to his official commitment, he couldn't be able to make it here. So and as well, I thank our Dean Faculty of Science, Dr. S. Sriram, and the other the supporters. They have behind the scenes the EDA director, who has helped a lot for the successful organization of this conference. Specifically, I want to mention the professor and the head of the Department of Computer Science and Information Science, Dr. Arvind Babu, who has graciously provided his conference call for conducting the panel sessions. He has cancelled a lot of viva examinations and the RESC meetings, PSC RESC meetings that he has conducted regularly for his department, and he has provided the hall 8703, that is in the third floor for our conference. So my sincere thanks goes to Dr. Arvind Babu also. So I thank the public relationship officer and the protocol officer and the security officer. All of them and their contributions are here, so that at all behind these screens I am thanking them also. Then finally, again the volunteers. Without their contribution, this conference never been happened. You all are witness for that one. So my very sincere thanks. I will be able to tell the thank you because that may not be sufficient. This much massive conference, maybe definitely I can say it is beyond my capacity that I did, because 52 invited speakers that I am framing names that I have yesterday in EC meeting. I think Dr. Rajalakshmi mentioned that how does we are celebrating this 50th year like that. So that is 50 invited talks are there from different parts of the world that I have planned. So in a massive manner, I want to celebrate that 50th year of EMSI. So and hence I have worked hard. This has been achieved only by the volunteers. My wife told him that you have simply squeezed all your students like that, you are a sadist like that, she told. So our vice chancellor, when she came here, she has seen the perfection of our Annamalai University logo, and she appreciated very. I met her after the inaugural meeting. She specifically mentioned that is very wonderful like that. So that means dedication. My students also put. You did all the perfections also. Certain shortcomings are there that you also well know. I am also knowing that one, that it will be at our limit. For that I am requesting your forgiveness for that one. Please bear any shortcomings are in this meeting. So I am the responsible person. Any shortcomings are in this conference. Please bear us. So now to honor that organizers with the simple certificates, I call one by one. It's not based on the seniority. So all your work is highly appreciable. I call one by one. I request our Dean Faculty of Engineering to give the certificate, issue the certificates to the students. Dr. S. Sridevi. Ms. R. Indra Priyadarshini.
Mr. B. Pratap Singh.
Mr. Charan Singh Pawar. Mr. Subham Singh. Ms. B. Subhasri. Mr. B. Karan Kumar. Ms. Iran Tamil. Mr. Jagadish K. So I requested Dr. Arivudai sir to give some certificates. This is to the MSc volunteer students. Agalya A. Surya Prakash D. Sharmila V. Harish R. Pragadiswaran R. Sorry, Patiswaran. B. Kavita. D. Jeffrey.
கலைமுருகனியன், சக்தீஸ்வரனியன், பிரபு வி, மணிகண்டன் கே, ஏ நவீன் குமார், விஜயராஜஸ்ரீ, முத்துமதி, வினோதினி டி. Thank you, sir. So with this, I think I hope you enjoyed that yesterday temple visit as well as the cultural event that we have organized here. So with this, I thank you one and all. Have a safe travels and my best wishes for your all future endeavors. Thank you one and all.
Thanks. Now I request you all to stand for national anthem.